Hey guys, hope you're having a great week. Wanted to communicate something to you real quick. I had a chance to share it at the Sunday morning pre-service meeting. I just wanted to share it, make sure that everybody got a chance to hear it or could look at it and just review it and think about it again. Um, a couple of weekends ago, we got to train up the brand new Hot Springs Kid Life volunteers. And so it kind of gave us an opportunity to really think through what makes up Kid Life. And I got to speak about just what the expectations are of volunteers during the Sunday experience, during the Sunday service. And so it allowed me to really put in my mind, make it very clear as far as what I thought a Kid Life volunteer needed to do at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of Kid Life. And so it's real clear. Um, so here's the expectations. Here's what you do as a Kid Life volunteer during the various stages of a Kid Life service. So before the service actually begins, when we're hanging out in the hall, when we're playing video games, when we're checking kids in, when we're watching double doors, no matter what your role and assignment is during that beginning time, all volunteers, we have the same job, and that is that at the beginning of Kid Life, before Kid Life starts, we connect. And so we're trying to ask the kids about their week. We're trying to have fun with the kids. We're trying to just help them feel comfortable and help them feel connected both with us and to the other kids in the hall. Because that's the most important thing at that moment is that we've got, when they first arrive, we've got about 5 minutes to make them feel comfortable so that they can begin to really be at ease, that they're going to enjoy Kid Life. So, again, before Kid Life begins, we connect. Once we come into the sanctuary, once we come into the auditorium, what we do there is when we're in Kid Life, during Kid Life, as volunteers, we lead. And so we set the pace. We're out in front of the kids. And so there's three ways that we lead during that kid lifetime. The first first way is we lead by participating. And so again, that's going to look different for every single volunteer that we've got involved. But we participate when someone from the front asks us to say something, we say it. If motions are going on, we do our darndest to do them well. Because if we participate, if we have fun, then the kids will follow us. Because again, during kid life, we lead. So we lead by participating. Second is we lead with discipline. And so again, the discipline structure that we have in place at Kid Life is, man, that we have quiet seat prizes for to reward folks, and we need to tell kids good job when they're obeying the rules. But then when they do break the rules, we need to use the strikes. So again, rather than if you see a kid who's getting distracted, they're talking rather than just going, hey, or yelling at them or saying, hey, don't do that. I mean, the language we need to use needs to be consistent. It needs to be, hey, that's strike one, so that they know that not only did they break the rules this time, but there are additional consequences that could come. And it kind of takes you out of it. You're no longer really the disciplinarian. You're just giving them strike one because you have to. It's what you do. It's you're a volunteer, and so it's no longer you getting onto the kid. It's now you giving strike one to the behavior. And so again, it separates out the child from the behavior, and allows you, rather than to get upset about it, just to be like, hey, that's strike one, and if you keep doing it, you're probably gonna get strike two. The other thing is when you give strike one, you're probably going to want to move over and sit with that child. So again, we lead by participating, we lead with discipline, and the third thing is that we lead in small groups. And so some of you will actually be the small group leaders, and so you'll have the structure in front of you, and you'll go through it, and you'll do marvelous, and the kids' lives will be changed. It really is a cool opportunity to again pull the kids in, to have them really process what was talked about in the lesson, and again, but to also just have them connect with you and to connect with the other kids around there. I love small groups. But even if you're not technically leading the small group, you still lead in a small group because again, you're going to want to participate. participate, and you're going to want to discipline. Now, you're not probably not going to give out strikes, but if you notice a child that's talking and having a problem focusing, you just want to move over and be near that child and watch as your presence it squelches all behavior problems. Just that's just the way the kids are. When an adult is present, they stop misbehaving and they focus in. It's very cool to watch. So again, um, before kid life, we connect. During kid life, we lead, and we lead in three ways. We lead by participating, we lead with discipline, and we lead in small groups. Now, after kid life, and this is something that I personally have done a couple of times, but I want to make it a regular thing, and I want all of our volunteers to make it a regular thing because man, I'm just excited about seeing the potential of this one addition to what we're already doing well. That I think it's just it's gonna blow the top off of kid life. And so, after kid life, we want to make a special effort to celebrate. And so again, if you've seen a kid who has done exceptional during kid life, um, what I want you to do is find that parent, find that child, and brag on the child in front of the parent. Because I mean, if you think about what that does for a kid, but not only what it does for a kid, but think about what it does for the parent. I mean, it just has such potential to create encouragement in the family. Um, to again draw that child back into kid life, to draw the parent back to New Life Church. And so again, after kid life, we're going to celebrate. And so I would urge you that every week you're trying to pull at least one parent and one child and say, man, they were awesome today. They got all the questions right. This kid blew it up during the game, whatever it is. But again, after kid life, we celebrate. So again, before kid life, we connect. During kid life, we lead. And after kid life, we celebrate. And so, man, I'm excited to see y'all this weekend. Hope you have a great week. And again, if you need me, if I can do anything for you, in the post, you'll probably see my phone number. And so give me a call if I can do anything for you. Okay, bye-bye.